So friends, we are going to look at an interesting topic, and that is social media marketing. And my name is Robert Kawalia. I'm going to take you through this. I believe by the end of this, you'll be able to market your brand or market your business online using social media. So we shall be able to navigate through some of the social media platforms, and you get to know what are they and how best can you use them. But as I begin my session, friends, we need to understand that social media can create and it can break. So what I mean by that, you need to be careful. Your personal brand that you have created for a period of 30 years, it can be tarnished or it can be down in just a few seconds. So mind about what you're sharing online, okay? So friends, let's dive into today's topic of social media marketing. Marketing, social media, it is believed to have started in 2004, whereby we see an American man known as Mark Zuckerberg, after leaving uh, the college, he decided to focus on a certain social media platform known as Facebook in 2004. Facebook, before it was called FaceMash, after being launched in the university, but it was growing on so fast. His target, it was just to create a platform which can be able to connect uh, students. But after a certain night, the platform had grown to 200 students online. People were just sharing what information. So that was the ideal. So in 2004, this guy known as Mark Zuckerberg decided to drop out of the college and focus on Facebook. So marketing before 2004, before social media, people were using radios to market their services and goods. People were using billboards. People were using televisions. And people were using direct sales. Okay? Direct sales, I mean, you go out and you tell people what you're doing. That is direct selling to a person. You meet them. That involves having sales agents. Okay? Or even you as a person, you're starting up your business. Remember, when you're starting up a business, you are a one-man army. You are the CEO, you are the marketeer, you are the brand ambassador, almost you are everything, one man army. So you need to go out and do direct sales. That was marketing before. Uh, if we dive deeper into this topic, so there are disadvantages of this kind of marketing. I mean, use of radios, billboards, televisions, direct sales. And one of the disadvantage is it is expensive. For you to run an advert on NBS Uganda, you need to put in a lot of money. It is time consuming. And also, there is a possibility of targeting the wrong audience. Today, let's take this as an example. I'm speaking to you. I don't know whether you're listening to me right now. Let's assume this is the radio. I don't know what you're doing. Some you could be even watching your kids dancing or doing something else. And that is the same thing that happens when you put your advert on televisions. You think people are watching, and then which kind of people are watching your advert? So that's why some people, they make sure that maybe they try their best to see that, oh, maybe this is the best timing for kids. And that is the time we should be running adverts that are targeting kids. Kids are back from school. Now, this is the kind of advert we should be playing. But at most, it is just an assumption. And then also small reach, my friend. You're just starting up a business and you're going to use direct sales, moving out to different people. How many people can you meet in a day? I think you're going to meet a maximum of 10. Okay. And do you think they're going to give you a listening ear? So those are the challenges with traditional forms of marketing or advertising. So it is believed that only 18% of TV or television ads generate positive LOI. LOI means rate of return on investment or return on investment. So you put in your 700K to run a certain advert on a certain television or in a certain radio, you're going to get a rate of return of 18%. Okay. Reasons is expensive. Another one, small reach, and then also targeting the wrong audience. And what is surprising that 90% of the people who watch TV or televisions skip ads. Let's assume you're watching a certain program, maybe news, and the moment they start showing you some adverts, you're going to switch to the next channel. That's what we do. Okay. Whenever they start adverts, you switch off or you do something. And maybe when adverts are done, then that's when you come back to watch the TV. Okay. So today, people who were born after 1999, these people are called digital natives. The kids today are having tablets. It is not like the way we used to do things. Why? These are people who are born in the technological era. Okay. People who are born in the third generation and also in the fourth generation of computers or industrialization. So present day forms of advertising, what are they? We have a number of digital forms of advertising today. We have what we call search engines. So we are able to look at how to post our adverts on the Google. And then you can do what we call social media platforms. And then you can be able to market your products or advertise on different websites. So friends, we usually see adverts running on some websites. Due to traffic, people can be able to go and see on your website. And then also emails. So friends, I think we have given you all the tools to do email marketing. So people advertise on emails. Actually, emails are regarded as one of the formal ways of communicating digitally, sending of emails. Okay. So what is social media marketing? Social media marketing, it refers to a process of gaining website traffic or even attention through social media sites. Your intention is to create brand awareness. Your intention is to just get to website traffic. You want to drive people from your TikTok page and then go out and see what you're doing. Let's take an example of Jumia. They are adverts. Let's take an example of people like KFC. By the way, I like what KFC is doing on TikTok. You can find out. So I'm not advertising for them, but I like their way of doing things in terms of advertising. Facebook, YouTube, I believe we can all do this. We can be able to run adverts on YouTube, among many others. So there are different forms of social media platforms. We have what we call video sharing, whereby you create a video and post it. One of them is Snapchat. Another one is TikTok, YouTube, among many others. We have what we call blogging. Blogging is just simply writing and publishing. So in business, Uh, we must be able to create our brand visibility through writing and publishing of something that is going to gain attention of the audience. So if you are a parental coach or if you are a leadership coach, INIT coach, you need to publish some information on certain platforms. What are they? You can use LinkedIn. You can use Twitter. You can use Twitter to date is known as X. You can use blog. You can have a personal blog for your business, sorry, for yourself and also for your business. Then we have what we call photo sharing platforms. One of them is Pinterest. We have Facebook. We have Instagram, among many others. Microblogging, it means writing and sharing of short articles. So there's a difference between blogging and microblogging. Blogging just wider perspective, and then micro, usually you cannot see an article of more than 200 words on X or on Twitter. That is microblogging. But you can have numerous articles on your blog. Okay? We have what we call podcasts. You can create audios if you are teaching about parenting, ICT. You can create numerous podcasts in forms of audios. Today, you can use numerous platforms like Podbean. You can use what we call Spotify, among many others. So we cannot exhaust them. You just need to choose where you can focus to get good returns. So the word focus, friends, it is very, very, very important and consistent, as we shall say. So we have forms of content that can be shared on social media platforms. So you can choose to share texts. You can create what we call polls. You can create what we call videos. And you can create what we call images. Images, flyers, posters, brochures, something like that. Business cards. Advertising options on social media platforms. So, friends, we need to go out and see how you can be able to advertise. Pay some little money and then you start advertising. One of them is Facebook. You can create image ads, single or multiple ads. And the good thing about it, they have what we call user interactions. People can like, people can comment on your advert. And also they can even proceed to visit you as an advertiser. We have Instagram. Text and post ads. You can post something about your business, some short videos or Instagram reels, or interesting articles about your business or your personal brand. YouTube. YouTube, you can create video ads. So we are able to see how to post videos video adverts on YouTube. You can even get reviews and customer reviews. Okay. We have LinkedIn. So you can post some news, maybe weekly. So in case yesterday we were able to look at graphics designing. Today, you can create a brochure about your business, a newsletter. So, friends, I believe we are on the same page. This has been like a story which you can even go out and tell, because most of the things I'm talking about, we have already looked at it, looked at them practically. So, what are the advantages of social media marketing? First, one of them is reach. Reach, like it's a big reach, like whereby you can be able to reach out to different people. In case your advert is very attractive, quality in terms of resolution, and interesting to watch, you can be able to get good returns. Okay. So reaching the right audience. So I told you that most of these social media platforms have what we call the customization features. So if you are 18 and above, that's why they always ask for our dates of birth for them to be able to customize the content. That's why, so today, if I open or if you open your TikTok page, if you are a youth, maybe a man, or maybe a woman, there's some content that you're going to see. You're going to start seeing nice dresses, nice hairstyles. But if you're a man, you're going to start seeing things about football, things that you like, where you spend much of your time. So today, those platforms, they can even estimate your watch time. How many hours or minutes or seconds do you spend on advert, on a certain post? So that means you have liked the content. So everything that you're going to post there, or what you're going to be receiving in your For You page, they are going to be under your interests. So reaching the right targeted audience. It is expensive, but it is relatively expensive, my friend. You can, if you're good at content creation, you can get money or you can get sales for your business without putting a single coin. Maybe the only cost that you can incur is to put internet bundles and also maybe the cost of creating the content. So, friends, today, if you look at the the traditional forms of advertising and digital forms of advertising, let's say an advert is running on a radio. My friend, is it is going to be very difficult for you to get the contact details of that company. They read the phone numbers. Sometimes they be rushing. They don't know how to speak, among many things. But today, if you go out and you're interested into something, maybe someone has posted a certain hairstyle that maybe you're interested in, or a certain dress, you can just follow that person and get the information, maybe in their bios. Okay. Today, you can even track how your advert has been running, how many views, how many likes, and you're able to sustain that maybe this was of a good content. So, marketing insights, you can be able to see how you have been performing, your advert has been able to run, how many sales, but it is very difficult for you compared to traditional forms of advertising. So let's go digital. So now, this is very important. I think if you have a pen and a paper, you can note down this vital information. What are the tips for social media marketing? Number one, setting goals. My friend, what is your goal? Why are you on social media? What do you want to achieve? If you're running a certain program, like for instance, TechLift Academy is having an upcoming online training for data science, and we shall be teaching people how to use SQL. What is our target? What are our goals? Your goals have to be smart, I mean specific, measurable, attainable, time bound, and also you need to make sure you're clear about what you want. What is your intention? So I think we have exhausted the first tip. Understanding your audience and engage with them. So friends, you need to understand, what does your audience want? What do they want? Let's say your intention is maybe the kids. You're going to look at the coloring of your posts. If you're looking at professionals, which colors are you going to use in your posts? And then understanding of your audiences is going to give you a dimension on which platforms to use for your business or for your brand. High class people, where are they? Are they on Facebook? Are they on TikTok? What is their perception about these platforms? Are they on LinkedIn? So today, some people perceive LinkedIn as for professionals. So if your content is about at a certain class, please go and use that platform. And then this is a very, very important tip. And this is the third tip of setting a social media calendar. So my goal is to make sure on this day I'm going to post this and this. Every Monday, I must wish people a nice week, a nice week. Every Friday, I must say happy weekend. That is the calendar. And then you set this, oh, I want to produce and post 3 posts on TikTok. And that is your goal. And you're going to customize it and you're going to set it in your head. You're going to note it down. And that is going to be your social media calendar. Number 4, this is important. Perform visual telling posts with help of images and videos. My friend, people are not buying your products, but what does your product is going to do to the people? Is it evoking emotions? We are able to look at branding and marketing. So, branding, your post must evoke emotions with the people watching or the people viewing your post. Which story? You can post maybe customer feedback. Okay. So you can post something that is telling a story. Let's say you're in skincare products. You're going to post that before and after someone using your product. How was that person looking? The before and the after using your product. Number 5, important for lead generation. Use of tools like Bazumo, IFTT. And these platforms are used to get marketing insights. You're able to tell if you're to use affiliate marketing. Friends, yesterday we were unable to have our 3rd session, but there was something about affiliate marketing. So the session was recorded and it was shared with you. So please find out on affiliate marketing as well. So you can be able to see in Uganda what is trending. Who are the current influencers? Can you use them? These are the platforms that you can use. Bazumo, IFTTT for lead generation. What are some of the tips for social media marketing? Okay, today, what is surprising that most of people are having conversations online. Okay, why? Let's take an example. What do you do when you wake up? Let's leave the daily routine. Maybe cleaning your face, praying. Most of us, what we do, go and check which messages, what is happening in the country, online. Even before greeting even before greeting the people that we slept with, we go and check what has been posted. Did you get any message? So, and this is an opportunity that we must leverage on for us to be able to put our brands there, and also for lead generation. Social media is only going to become personal, and as such, become a critical factor in the success or failure of any business. So friends, we need to understand what is social media is. Don't underlook social media. You need to be able to use social media for you to be able to increase your awareness about the brand or about the personal brand. Okay? I said at the beginning of my session that social media can break and it can create at the same time. So there are people that you have been able to get to know about them because of social media. Or there are some business brands that we have got to know about because of social media. And then, if you're not using social media, you're just babysitting your business. You're just babysitting your personal brand. You don't want people to see you, okay? And we need to understand that if your brand is not recognized, people don't buy from brands they don't know. Actually, we don't buy the products, we buy the brand because the brand it evokes emotions into the people. And me, you can tell me that this is going to do this and this and this, but what emotion? So people are going to have perceptions, and perceptions are going to come from the emotions. But aim at brand visibility and recognition through social media. And the word is focus. Which platforms are you targeting? Okay. Targeting, I mean, you need to focus that I'm going to use TikTok, LinkedIn, depending on the tips I have shared with you. Focus, the word focus stands for, uh, F stands for follow, O stands for one, C stands for course, U stands for until, S stands for success. Follow one course until successful. So friends, thank you so much for listening to me. These are our contact details. You can get those phone numbers or our emails, or you can visit our website, it is techliftacademy.ac.ug. Thank you so much for listening once again. I remain as Robert Kawalia.